boys. This is episode 19. I'm Colin.
And I'm Mike.
Let's get into it.
Yeah? How are you feeling this week?
I'm alright. Been on vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Put in my 2 weeks yesterday. It's been a nice week off. It's nice to be doing nothing and getting paid for it. So
yeah. When do you go back?
Monday.
Monday? Nice. You still got a few more days.
Yeah.
Of nothingness.
How about you?
Doing okay. A little tired today, but other than that,
We did have to wake up earlier today. So.
Yeah, it was. It's our last workout day with the boys. With all four of us, I should say. Me, Colin, and John are still going to be going at it, but Vince, he's moving. By the time this episode's up, he's going to be living south,
waiting for Mike.
Yeah, he's going to be a damsel in distress waiting for me. No, but yes, I mean, but yeah, John's sister's getting her COVID shot or whatever, and then we had to adjust for time, and they're like, oh, it's either 9 a.m. or 12, and it's like, can't be 12.
It's like, the moving truck, and Mike was like, fuck.
Yeah, I sent an array of emojis. I sent a smiley face, then like one that was a little less, and then a frowny face.
Not a happy camper.
Yeah, and I woke up this morning. I think I snoozed like 3 times on accident on my last alarm, which is my third alarm in the first place. And I snoozed 3 times on that one. Checked and I was like, oh fuck. And then if it wasn't the last day, I probably would have stayed in bed. Right. I'd just been like, nah. But,
yeah, and well, I'm glad you made it, because would have been sad if you weren't.
True.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. We had a nice last workout with all 4 of us. Had good laughs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely. Right now at 9 a.m. is definitely very early for me. I actually felt like a little bit like unsafe driving there, to be honest with you. I realized it was like my perception's like really fucked right now. Like I can't.
Somebody could have picked you up. But...
That's true, yeah, maybe. But I was already late, so I don't know. I felt bad.
Hey, at least you made it.
I made it. But yeah, it's been a pretty eventful week in terms of stuff for us, and then also music stuff as well. So
pretty busy. 4th of July, we went over to Mike's neighbor, and we got hit with fireworks shrapnel.
It was raining, raining shrapnel and gunpowder this year for some reason. Yeah, I think it's because like there was like a slight wind going north. I think. I
have no idea what the directions are.
That's honestly. West. That's east. I don't think that's. Fuck. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. There was a slight wind direction going towards us, and it caused all the shrapnel to fall onto us, which normally doesn't happen. I gotta say that was the first for this year.
Yeah, that was interesting. We had to relocate, but the fireworks show was pretty good. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it's definitely something watching it just like right in the backyard sort of thing. One of my friends that lives over there, he really likes putting on the fireworks shows, and he and then the siblings, I think a little bit of their parents as well, like pitched in. I think they had a little bit over 1K of fireworks,
which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot, but they do it because I don't know, it's fun.
I think with how many fireworks there were this year, it was like buy one get 100,000 off or something like that. So
yeah, I mean. They do like some deals like that actually. Like, I mean, obviously not to that extent, but like kind of sort of thing. Like, hey, you're spending 1K here, have this one for free, sort of thing. Right. They kind of do that whenever they buy stuff, which is cool, I guess.
Gotta head over to Wisconsin or Indiana to get those though, because Illinois is no fun allowed.
Nope, no fun at all.
No fun intended.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, 4th of July was fun. And then on Tuesday, the 4 of us went to Six Flags.
Yeah. That was also fun. It was very hot.
It
was the hottest day of the week by far.
Probably, I think, the hottest day of the summer so far.
I think so. Yeah.
It was absolute hell. It was fun as hell, but it felt like hell.
It was a very solid, like, after, I don't know, we got there like 11, right?
Yeah, around there, yeah.
Yeah, I would say, like, probably starting around 12:30ish, it was a solid 90, and it stayed that way. There was, like, little to no breeze or anything.
Little to no breeze. There was no cloud cover.
It was straight beating sun.
It was like a 50% chance of rain. That never came.
Nope.
So we just got beat down with the sun. I could not handle it.
Yeah, it really got to me too. Like, there's some rides that I was thinking of going on, like X Flights, and honestly, I might have been convinced to go into Superman. I don't know, maybe not. I kind of want to now since Vince said that was like his favorite ride. But,
right.
But anyways, but some rides I did want to go to, but like the heat was really getting to me, and I got so exhausted. I was like, we were waiting for the American Eagle. We were doing it the second time, and like literally, like we were about to board, and I was there like yawning. Like I was like, I don't think this is the best way to experience roller coasters.
Yeah. But like I felt like such a little bitch baby. It was like we were like maybe 2 hours in, and I was like, oh, I need a fucking drink, dude. I can't handle this right now. No. Like I think after just being inside for the summer last year, it was just like I didn't experience the heat much, and for this to be like the first venture out in the heat, for like in like a year and a half, it's like, woo, it was hot.
Yeah, I think the way I could like handle it a little better is just because when I've been working at the warehouse, I mean, it gets hot in there, and I'm walking around a lot, so it's kind of a similar thing, except without the beating sun, but. I think that was part of the reason why I was okay, so I don't think you were being
like the deli's hot. The deli's hot too.
That's true. The deli does get hot.
But like I don't know. That's a heat that I haven't felt since like fucking marching band in high school. It was
that's true.
So bad, but
yeah,
it was very fun. You know?
It was fun.
And like Mike said on the American Eagles, when I got a little like ooh, because the first time we went on it, I got a headache, and I was like, okay, I can deal with this. It's fine. And then like. Maybe an hour or two later, we got on it again, and then it got worse. And I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
wow!"
I started to get one after the second time, and I was like,
"It's very bumpy."
Yeah,
that one's very bumpy, but it has a
rough.
great drop on it.
Oh yeah, that drop was probably one of my favorite parts of the park. Really, yeah, that first like little section of it is like. S tier, I would say. At least, I mean, with my very limited roller coaster experience, it's like S tier.
Vince was super nervous, but he ended up loving like every roller coaster he went on.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think he's only been on like a few before, and they were like when he was a kid. So he was pretty nervous, but he got into it real fast, and then he surpassed me. Like right away. I mean, I haven't done much either, but like he just went straight for it. I was like, okay.
Maybe he'll go on the Goliath next time.
Maybe. Oh gosh. I was telling my neighbors, like they were like trying to make plans for it. I don't think we're gonna do this summer, maybe next summer. But like I was like making deals with them, like maybe I'll go on Goliath if you do this. So like but, yeah, I would need incentive to go on there. It's weird. Like I've been watching a lot of videos on like roller coaster stuff like recently. And Raging Bull, we went on that one, and like the drop on that, like that was like way bigger than anything I've ever done before.
Right.
And then like I watched the video of it, and it looks like kind of puny in the video for whatever reason. But then I watched the video on Goliath, and the Goliath drop looks like so much worse. Like in video, it's like if it's that much worse in video, how the fuck is that gonna be in real life?
We went on. I think all four of us went on the Wizard, the Viper, the American Eagle, and the Dark Knight. Yeah. The Dark Knight was super fun because it was all four of us in one car.
Yeah, I really liked that part of it.
And the picture was pretty great at the end too.
Yeah.
It was just like a really nice way to cap off, our 10 years.
Cap off our friendship.
Yeah. We've been friends. We've all like known and been friends for around 10 years, and it was just like a nice way to cap off all living in the same area.
Yeah.
because the three of us are moving down to Bloomington, that area, and we're not going to be where we have been for our entire lives anymore, right? Which is crazy to think about.
Yeah, and then John's staying back here.
Mr. Doctor, Mr. Doctor, anesthesiologist over here.
Ooh, big word.
Put people to sleep. But yeah, it was just a really nice trip, and I'm really glad we got to do something like that.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, I mean, like price stuff for me recently has been like or whatever, but like even despite that, I think I'm very happy we did that, because that's probably a day I'll remember for a while. It was just fun making jokes and just hanging out the whole time pretty much.
We got some nice pictures of us at the end, and that whoever that girl was who took our pictures did a really good job.
Yeah,
and I'm very happy with how it turned out.
Yeah, Vince gave us a word of advice, and I guess I can give the word of advice here as well. He said, if you ever need someone to take a picture, try and find a girl. Honestly, he might be right.
Yeah. Like, I mean, everyone had a good big old smile at the end, even if we were exhausted.
Oh yeah.
We were very fucking tired at the end, but it was we were there for what, like 7 hours,
something like that.
We were there from like pretty much the opening to around 6, and like that was. It was a long time. It didn't feel long. Like, I looked at the clock, it was 2:00, and then I looked at my phone, like, what felt like 20 minutes, half hour later, and it was like 3:30. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. Time moves differently there, I swear to God. Like, I don't know, but like, I definitely felt that too. Like, even though we were there for 6-7 hours, it definitely didn't feel like that. I felt like maybe 4,
right?
Maybe. I guess it's like the wait times and the ride itself, like, I don't know, it just like melds together in a weird way.
Time goes fast when you're having fun.
That's also true. Yeah,
it was. Yeah, that was very fun.
Yeah, and I think it was definitely very smart that we went on Tuesday as well, because that's the reason we got to do so many rides. Like, when we went to Raging Bull, that was like a fucking 17-minute wait. It was
not even. You like walked up and it was like right there.
Pretty much. It was like, okay, I don't think this is definitely not normal for this ride. I know this ride is usually like one of the big ones,
right? Yeah. That's like a staple of Six Flags.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I'm going again tomorrow with my family, and that's going to be a Saturday. So we'll see how that goes, because it's also going to be very nice out.
You'll probably get to ride like a third of the rides we did.
I'll probably ride like 1 or 2. But
yeah,
that's, it's the experience of being at a theme park I like.
Yeah.
If I don't get to go on many rides, that's fine. Like, as long as I get to go on like the Whizzer and like the American Eagle, I'll be fine. Because those were like my favorites.
Yeah, those are fun. But yeah, it was a really good day, and glad that we did that.
Me too. Music-wise this week, quite a bit. Coming off the high of the Tyler album a couple weeks ago, we get the Saturday music video for 21 Pilots.
Yeah. We should have watched that again before doing this podcast.
Me too. I watched it a couple times yesterday, and I was very impressed with how good it looked.
Yeah, that was it was fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sort of.
There were a lot of it was more of a lore video than either the Choker or the Shy Away video.
Yeah.
But it had a lot of stuff in it. Like, we got more Trash the Dragon action. We got more Bishops action. I think they're dead, honestly.
Do you think so?
I don't know, because you see the passengers in the submarine. They were in a submarine, by the way, in the video. After Trash knocks into it, and they bob up to the top, but like you don't see the Bishops. So you don't see Red at all. So
I guess that's true. Maybe yeah.
That's
what I mean by I should have watched it another time.
In the background, towards like the beginning, there's like these snowy mountains, and people think that's like from the live stream, like the snowy mountains in the Shy Away set.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, because maybe that's like the safe place for them. I don't know.
Maybe that's where where the next album takes place or something.
That'd be a cool atmosphere.
Yeah, like snowy stuff.
Icy and scaled.
Yeah, scaled and icy. Yeah. Oh.
Maybe that's where Trash resides.
Maybe, yeah. would make sense.
It would. But yeah, that was good. Definitely knocked that song up a couple notches for me. I like that.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of my favorites from them, like video wise. I would like put it up there. It was parts of it were great, like when they did the Jenna phone call or whatever, and the whole thing's sinking. He just picks up a telephone, like, yeah, I'm working on music.
I don't know if you noticed, but when Josh was like taping up that hole with yellow tape.
Oh no, I did not notice that.
So, yeah. Banditos.
Nice.
But then Josh got the high note, which was really funny.
that was also good. Yeah, the little like zoom in they did on it.
It was great.
Yeah.
Even when they're drowning, they can be funny.
Yeah, this this era has been the era of Josh funny moments in music videos. That and like I can still vividly remember how hard I laughed when I saw him running out of the store with like a shotgun. It looked like in Joker.
Yeah.
Even though it was a net gun at first, I thought it was like a shotgun. I was like, holy fuck.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was good though. It was, like 3 weeks we were waiting for it, so it took a while to get here, but it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to watch another time or two, but like it definitely, I didn't mean to make a pun with time or two. I think they say that in the song with my lose my sense of time or two. Yeah. but I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say reiterate that. Like I think of their music videos, I would definitely put that up there. With that's. I think I liked it more than Shy Away and Joker. So
yeah,
it's my favorite of this.
It's really good looking. And they made how many music videos they made for Trench? They had The Hype, they had My Blood, and then they had
Chlorine, and then they had the trilogy.
Oh yeah, they had a lot.
That's 6, I think.
That was a lot of videos for that album.
Yeah, I mean it was like a 14-track album, right?
13, I think.
13.
Yeah, 13. I hope they do more for Scaled Nicely. There's a lot of potential, like Mulberry Street and Outside. I think they could do one for. I'd love to see one for like Redecorate, but
yeah,
we'll see if that happens.
Yeah, that would be really sick if they did that. I don't know. I think the videos they've done with I forget his name now, but the director that did this one, he also did all the Trench lore videos. Yeah. I think they didn't work more with him. Those are their best videos,
he's
for sure.
Great.
Yeah, very talented. That jumpsuit video is still...
Oh yeah, that's iconic, dude.
I think that's definitely my favorite of those. Yeah. I was trying to think of all of them. But yeah, the jumpsuit one... Something about that setting and those colors and all really that. Atmospheric.
I think he did the Heavy Dirty Soul one too.
He might have, yeah.
That one's really good too.
Yeah, that's another one that's probably in their top. No pun intended again.
but yeah, I'm glad that came out. Really, finally got my shirts.
Yeah,
which I'm happy about.
Yeah,
you still need to get your sweatshirts in.
Yeah, I ordered 2 sweatshirts, one for me and one for my buddy Dane, and I'm hoping they're here within a month because I'm not going to be here in a month. And
I'm sure they will be.
Yeah,
like if they don't, you should probably email them. But like, they said end of June into July, and July just started, so like, you got time. But hopefully they'll be here. If not, I'll bring them down.
That's true. But yeah, but that happened, and also on the same day, I believe, Regional Best turned 10.
It did.
Which is pretty cool.
10 years since Josh's debut in Tonal Pilots. I mean, I think they celebrated that earlier this year, but but first album that Josh was on.
Yeah.
Definitely not their best, but.
I remember, I think his name's Nalbus, that guy. Yeah. He does like the theory videos or whatever. I follow him on Twitter. He tweeted out like, "Oh, Regional Best turns 10. Most 10-year-olds are annoying," or something like that. He said something along those lines. I was like,
yeah. Apparently, they released that video on the same day that the first Clancy letters came out that said he escaped.
Oh, really?
Too. So that's something else.
Yeah.
On the submarine, there was also like a number that stood for CID, which is Clancy is dead.
Yeah, I saw that.
Lore.
Lore.
Lordy, lordy.
Lore galore. That's what we should have called that episode.
Damn. Top Heavy was good, though.
Top Heavy is good. Yeah. If we were doing another lore video. Lore galore.
Lore galore. But yeah.
And speaking of tens, Fantano also gave out a 10 this week.
You did.
That's another thing I wrote down.
Still haven't checked that out.
I'll listen to it. I definitely need to give it a few more listens. But like, it was definitely enjoyable. I mean, it's a Fantano. You know, he likes it. So like, the production on it's very good. I could tell that like just from listening.
What's that called?
It's called The Turning Wheel by Spelling.
Okay.
With 3 L's.
I'll have to look at that. From what I saw I think John sent us in a song in the group chat, it was a little weird. The video reminded me a lot of when the Beatles got into LSD.
I didn't watch the video, but yeah.
Yeah, but the singing was a little strange. It might be something I have to ease into.
Yeah, it's a little odd, but she definitely creates like a very unique like style with it. Like it's almost like, I think the way Fantano described it in the video was like musical-esque, kind of circusy almost in a way.
Okay.
Like it definitely is like supposed to feel mystical in a strange way, like out of this world a bit.
Okay.
But yeah, it was good. I mean, it's just kind of notable that Fantano giving another 10.
Yeah. That's
it's kind of crazy.
One, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I think it was first Death Grips The Money Store, then Swans to Be Kind, which I need to give another listen to when I have 2.5 hours of time. Then T-Pab, Kendrick, Kitsy Ghost, You Won't Get What You Want, and now this.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. He's a very critical man. And then I think the next day he gave something a not good. So.
Yeah, he gave Hobo Johnson the not good. He liked last night. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I really like how he does that though. Like he's not just like giving out 10s left and right or whatever. He holds a very prestigious thing for his 10s because he's, I think, well respected is a term I would use for him for the most part, at least as a music critic. It's interesting. Like, I don't know. I was seeing a lot of stuff on like Twitter and stuff about it, like him just giving out another 10. Yeah.
It's very. It's a momentous occasion in music when Fantano gives something a 10.
It is, yeah.
Which is crazy. But like he's been reviewing music for like fucking ever. So
yeah, it's been over a decade now and only 6 10s. Which is wild. Especially with like he reviews an album like probably like every few days.
Yeah, every day or two, honestly. Like,
yeah.
He listens to so much fucking music. I don't know how he does it. Like
internet's busiest music nerd.
He is. Whitest teeth in the game.
Yeah.
He's really good at what he does, but you know, I don't agree with him on something.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, you can't expect to agree with him on everything. Yeah. I definitely think there's some things he's very wrong about, like Scale and Icing.
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't say very wrong on that one, but definitely like it's not that bad.
I'd say very wrong. That album's really good, honestly. Yeah. What else happened? Oh, yeah. Nothing But Thieves announced yesterday, I think, that they're putting out an EP called Moral Panic 2. It comes out at the end of the month.
Yeah, they released a song for it as well, which I haven't listened to yet. But
I haven't either. I heard like a little bit of it on like Instagram. But I think Future Proof's part of it too, which was a good song. You know, I like Moral Panic quite a bit, but I know it's definitely not as good as Broken Machine or their debut. But I'm excited to see what comes in the CP though. Yeah,
I mean, the last EP they did, the Liquid, or What Did You Think When You Made Me This Way?
Yeah.
That's probably their, even though it's only 4 songs, that's definitely their like best like work.
Yeah,
I feel
they've got a lot of good stuff
like
on that.
all 4 of those songs are like elite. Like those are very, very good songs. But it's also an EP. but like I mean, I don't know. I think they could definitely make another really good EP for sure. Too. They've got it in them, especially with Future Proof. I mean, Future Proof is a good song. I like that one quite a bit.
I really hope they get to touring again soon because I'd love to see them. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Should be good. We'll get back to you guys on that at the end of the month.
Yeah. Yeah, it comes out so soon as well. Like, that week we're going to have that and Billy to talk about.
Gonna have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
But hey, it's going to be a good week.
And speaking of Billy.
The video and the song NDA came out last night. Really good. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I definitely need to give it a couple more listens. I only listened once, and it was last night on my phone speakers. So, like, you know, not the greatest audio quality and stuff. But I remember I did like it quite a bit. It definitely was new sound for her.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say new sound, but it was a little bit different. For, like,
and the chorus where it goes like into the auto tune.
Yeah.
Which was like, I was like, wow, that's interesting. I like that a lot. And the video was pretty good too. Yeah. She's good at directing. Like,
she direct that one as well?
Yeah, she directs a lot of her videos.
I know she directs like most of her stuff.
Yeah, she doesn't want to work with anybody else director wise.
I mean, fair.
Because in the documentary it like starts off with her like within the not party favor, the when the party's over. And she's like, I'm directing everything from now on. I'm never doing this again.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's interesting because that's one of my favorite videos from her.
Yeah, it is a good video. She just did not like the way the director handled everything.
Gotcha.
But like she's done Therefore I Am. She did Zanny. I think Zanny was her first one.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah.
But like she's really good at what she does. If she can direct and she can make music, hey, she's got to be a comedian. She can be halfway to Bo Burnham.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it was a good video. I thought it was interesting. I've been seeing a lot of it recently.
The cars coming out the ice.
First it was in the NF video with like him on the highway and the cars like swerving around him or whatever. Yeah. And then I think The Weeknd did. I think it was a live performance at a show. I think it was the Brit Awards, maybe. But like he did something like really similar where there was like cars coming at him and then they like split away like when they got close to him, and it like did that for like the whole song or whatever. Yeah. And then they get in this Billy video. Yeah. I mean, I think it probably looked the coolest in this Billy video. I would say, really like, cool I'm not even sure how they like coordinated that.
I don't either.
It was crazy. Like they like came back for the second verse and they were like on time. I was like, holy shit, that's awesome.
They either had like more cars or they used the same. I don't know.
But, yeah, like, that's true. It could have been more cars.
NF was really good looking too.
Yeah,
but even if you will go back before NF, you got Heavy Dirty Soul. So.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. It's similar, but like I feel like with multiple cars, it's a whole other like.
It's like
thing.
It's scary, man.
Yeah.
But like she had a vision. She executed it really well.
Yeah. No, it was a cool video. I liked it a lot.
That's probably one of my favorites that she's released for the album so far. I like that one.
Yeah, that one and Your Power, I think, are like way above the rest at the moment for me personally.
I do like My Future a lot.
Oh, that's true. My Future's on there. I always forget about that because that came out like a year ago.
That came out a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a really good video.
Oh, did you see how like at the end of the song it like almost transitions into Therefore I Am? Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah, because at least somebody's doing it, you know.
Yeah.
And when Half Alive's album came out, and I think Runaway didn't transition into Still Feel, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like that one. Oh, that one pissed me off a little bit. It was like there's such an opportunity
it was so
there.
Perfect.
Because like for those who don't know what I'm talking about, Runaway, it ends with like a snare hit. It goes or whatever. And then Still Feel starts with a snare hit that goes like it's the exact same thing. It's like that could have been a really cool transition, or like I'm not sure if they would just like put it right next to each other or like what, but
I think they could have just like made that really smooth transition, but instead of that they went into like I think Maybe after Runaway.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds right.
And like it maybe is a good song, but like come on, dude.
Yeah, it could have. It was right there. But yeah, I mean, other than that,
we can't all have, you know, Jumpsuit into Levitate of transition. So
that, or like Bury a Friend into Ilo Milo on her last album. That was another good one. But yeah, I'm excited to. I hope it transitions better than, because I tried doing like playing the song on Spotify and then like putting Therefore I Am into the queue. It didn't work perfectly. Like, it was definitely like staggered. I hope like in the album they have it set up so way so it.
I'm sure they will.
Yeah, so it like really perfectly transitions. But
it's weird to think how long ago Therefore I Am came out too, because that was like October, November last year.
Was that really?
Yeah.
What the?
That was like the end of October into November.
Legit? I want to look this up now. I mean, I believe you. It's like...
Yeah, she's released a lot of songs pretty early for this album.
Therefore I Am. Do that. Yeah, 7 months ago. The music video was uploaded November 12th. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That's the day I got my PS5.
Oh, alright. Damn, I did not realize that. That one's been out that long, too. When did My Future come out?
That had to be like... a long ass time
That's gotta be like over a year, right?
I feel like that was December of 2019, honestly.
Oh, it says 11 months.
I am on a...
Okay. I don't know what that was, but July 30th. So it's gonna be it's gonna be a year when the album comes out.
Oh, My Future is the album.
I guess so. She was giving us forewarning. I don't know.
Damn, I didn't think that came out last year. I felt like that was like a long time ago.
Yeah. No, because 2019 was the album, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was like March, I think.
Was it?
March 2019.
That one still feels weird to me. For some reason, I feel like that came out like so long ago.
Right?
Like, but it was 2 years ago.
She's changed a lot in the time that
yeah, it's true.
I think that's why. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited for that album. It should be really good. Just don't release anything else.
Yeah, no, I think... I don't know. We might get another situation where she releases something like week of or like a couple days before. Because I think I've noticed a lot of albums do that nowadays. I'm not sure if that's always been a thing and I've just now caught on. But
I think 6 of 16 is a fine place to stop.
I think 4 was a fine place to stop. 6 is a little excessive for me personally.
A little, yeah, me too.
Yeah, because I think at least it's not like the Panic at the Disco album, Death of a Bachelor. That's when I first noticed, like, and when I was first like, okay, maybe getting all these songs isn't a great thing.
It's a short album.
Yeah, I think that's like 11 tracks or something, and they released 6 of them. It's like over half your album is already out.
I remember when LA Devotee came out, I was like at the mall during Black Friday, and I was like, it's good.
Yeah, I think it was one of the last ones they released, which is a great song, but
because that came out in like February.
I have no idea.
That was a long time ago. That was like 2016.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting old.
Yeah.
But what else? We're getting that Lil Nas X album this year. Mm-hmm. That should be pretty soon too. So
theoretically, we'll get Silk Sonic if their song leaves the top 10.
That was pretty bullshit.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I can see why, but at the same time, it's like,
guys,
there's not much coming out. Well, I shouldn't say not much coming out, but like much like mainstream. Maybe when the Billy album drops, maybe like. Possibly. Maybe it'll get pushed. Yeah, maybe it'll get pushed down to 11 or something.
Maybe it'll pull a Sour, and like every song on the Billy album will knock them out.
Yeah, that's another thing. I guess Sour wasn't even able to like push that song out of the top 10.
Yeah.
If the
God damn.
So theoretically, we'll get that this year. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm really looking forward to a Rex album. He's been pretty radio silent for like months now.
That's true.
So I'm really hoping that comes out pretty soon. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing like an October, November is what I'm seeing in my mind, but
yeah,
I'm hoping so.
Hoping for that still.
Did anything else music happen this week?
Anything like super significance? I'm trying to think. I
don't think so.
I don't believe so. I think we covered it all.
Yeah, I watched In the Heights a couple times, which is the first like big musical that Lin-Manuel Miranda did before Hamilton.
Yeah,
and it was the movie was really good. I liked it a lot. I think I like it more than Hamilton at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hamilton's really good, but this one it just felt more, alive. Mm-hmm. Like maybe it was just because it was a movie, and they were able to do more with it. But it was like really well done. Like the cast was really good. The guy who plays the main character played John Lawrence and Philip and Hamilton, and you had Lin-Manuel played. That hasn't
Sorry.
happened in a while.
Usually I remember to mute, but I didn't.
Lin-Manuel was in it for a little bit, and the guy who played George Washington in Hamilton was also
was he
for
there?
a little cameo. But yeah, if you get the opportunity to watch that movie, I'd recommend it. It's really, really good. It's pretty long. It's like 2 hours and 20 minutes, but pretty worth it. I watched it a couple times. I watched it once by myself, and then I watched it with my mom and my sister, and they liked it too. So, yeah, I recommend that a lot.
What's that one on?
That one's on HBO Max, but you can get it otherwise.
That's true. I might have to.
You could also
look
see it in a
into
movie theater.
No. Maybe. Yeah, maybe if I get some time, maybe I can watch that one. I don't know. For some reason, I don't have desire, even though I really like Hamilton.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing.
It's the music, it's like bumping, dude. It's,
It's
so
bumping.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool, though, because all those Hamilton stars are doing that, and then it seems like the other half of them, well, I shouldn't say the other half, but there's more of them in Daveed Diggs. He has there was a movie that he made called Blind Spotting.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure if he made it, but he was the main character in it. I really want to see that movie because it looks really interesting. But it also has the person who played Peggy and the
Mariah
Reynolds in it. I believe. Wait, is that the right person? I think that's the right person that I'm thinking of. She's also in there. But recently they got a series. I forget where it's on, but they also got a series for that movie, Blind Spotting. The show, I believe, is also called Blind Spotting. So then they're in that. And I think there's another Hamilton character in there too. But
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, I really want to watch that movie. Heard it's good.
If In the Heights does well enough, I think that will lead to a Hamilton movie, which I think
Possibly.
they could be really good.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like something about that one. I can't really see it actually being in scenes and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It feels like a lot of the tension and stuff just comes from them in particular. And it's a lot of character driven stuff too.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like that would be a little strange.
I feel like it'd have to be the original cast though.
It would have to be. Yeah. 100%.
In the Heights could do it because nobody really it was popular, but a lot of people didn't know about it. But Hamilton, if you're gonna do it, you gotta have the original cast. You can't.
Yeah, I mean, all the other casts do amazing with it as well.
Oh, yeah.
But everyone knows it for the original cast.
Yeah.
It's a. I feel like that's kind of unique a little bit for Hamilton.
And what they put on Disney Plus was the original cast, and I think that was if anything's gonna be a movie with Hamilton, it's gonna be that, I guess. But if they do a movie you can't have anybody but Jonathan Groff doing King George.
But
he's
even
fantastic.
Even though Lin-Manuel, he definitely has his downsides when it comes to singing and
he's
acting.
Not the best, but
he's still iconic in that role,
yeah.
though. Is the thing.
Yeah,
he definitely brings character and youthful energy to Hamilton, at least at the beginning of the musical. I feel like he plays him pretty well when he's older as well too. He does it pretty well.
Leslie Odom Jr. is Aaron Burr. Oh my god, dude,
that one's a must. Yeah,
I forget her name. The woman who played Eliza.
Her name's escaping me. Right now.
I don't remember her name, but she's got a beautiful
Renee
voice.
something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
She's got a beautiful voice, and I don't think anybody could. I'm just gonna say that for every fucking cast member, though.
I was about to say the same thing for Daveed Diggs.
George Washington,
Lafayette, and
oh my god,
and
he was so good.
Thomas Jefferson. Yeah.
Oh, Thomas Jefferson would be so good. But yeah, In the Heights is really good. If you get the chance to watch it, watch it. If you like musicals, you'll like this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I might have to do that if I get some time. I still haven't watched The Sour Prom. Fuck.
Seriously?
Yeah, I just remembered it right now.
It's good. You definitely gotta watch Sour Prom at least. It's only a half hour. You got a half hour. Yeah. I know you're tired, but
yeah. But yeah, it was. Yeah, I forgot what. I don't know. Hi, I'm Mike. Welcome to BrokeN Boys.
Episode 19. We at time waste.
We're at 39:30.
Oh, okay. So we got quite a bit of time here.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else we can discuss.
What else you got in your notes?
We went over everything. I'm pretty
really?
sure. Let's see. Even though I wrote down a lot, we kind of rapid fired a little bit. I put July 4th, Saturday, Six Flags, Billy, RAB, Fantano, and Nothing But Thieves. So
okay. We could do is we could look up some questions, maybe. Just
look up some questions.
Yeah, just to fill up the time.
Very professional.
Just some fun little
get to know you questions.
I don't think we need those.
Who is your hero?
You.
What? I was gonna say you. What kind of questions were you thinking?
I don't know. I'm just looking up fun questions to ask.
Okay.
Here we go. What would you name your boat if you had one? The hell?
Boat.
Miss Boat.
Welcome to Boat.
Boatin' boys.
Boatin' boys.
These are stupid. What will finally break the internet? What's the worst smelling place you've been?
Probably the place we throw out the trash at the deli.
Oh god, yeah, fuck, that's disgusting.
That's there's been a couple times I went back there where that was awful.
Well, here's one. What celebrity would you rate a perfect 10?
Celebrity looks or well, I guess perfect 10. I guess would be fully encapsulated. But
yeah.
I don't know.
Ryan Reynolds.
I feel like I need thought on that one. I can't think of
Think about it.
Okay,
right off the top of the head, go.
Who are celebrities?
Tyler Joseph. Done.
Sure.
You're stupid. 350 good questions to ask.
Okay, what's your favorite ice cream topping?
Ooh. I don't usually get toppings, but if I do, I probably go with just a Reese's cup.
Yeah, that's fair.
But,
I mean, I was gonna say no, there's gotta be something else, but honestly, it's kind of true. Whenever we go to like Cold Stone or something like that, dude, gummy bears on ice cream, it hits different.
There's something about that I cannot get behind. It's they get so hard.
That's kind of what I like about it, though. Yeah, it's a weird thing. That's one of the things I can admit. Yeah, that's probably because I was a kid and grew up with that, and it gives me some nostalgia. But honestly, I don't. Like I said, it hits different.
Yeah, strong jaw.
I would take that over just chocolate chips or anything like that. I'm trying to think of other toppings.
Yeah, I don't get. I never really get toppings on ice cream. I usually just go with a milkshake.
I feel like I don't really get toppings that much either. I just kind of get the ice cream most times.
Yeah. Because, if you're going to get an ice cream, you're going to get something with it in it already. I get cookies and cream a lot, and that's already got Oreos in it. What else do you need?
That's true.
What's something you really resent paying for?
Really resent paying for? Oh, yeah. When I was younger, but, when I was younger, I got, an Elgato capture card for the Xbox One so I could, record videos on there. Mm-hmm. I think I only made 2. And I spent probably $150, $200 on that thing. And I was young at the time, so that was all my money.
Yeah.
And I never really used it that much. I made one GTA funny moments video with Vince, I think it was. And,
yeah, that's a pretty big waste of money.
Yeah, how about you?
What do I resent paying for? I bought my ex an Apple Watch. Mm-hmm. I did return that and got an Oculus though. Which was, I don't resent paying for that.
You turned to gaming instead.
Yes, I did turn to gaming. But yeah, that's probably the biggest thing, honestly.
Yeah, that makes sense. Here's a good one. Are you into podcasts or do you only listen to music?
What's the spiciest thing you've ever eaten?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if we've told that on here before, but like, at Vince's, I shouldn't say it's like tradition, but like, there's been a couple times on Vince's birthday that we've had hot pepper, like really hot pepper eating things. Like when we were in like 6th or 7th grade, we did ghost peppers in his backyard, and I actually filmed a video of that, which I will not link. Maybe actually, I don't know. Yeah, we did that, and then a few years later, we did Carolina Reapers, and that's actually one of the things I'm most proud of myself, because you know, if you can't tell, I'm not the manliest of man ever, but I was able to handle that like spicy pepper like pretty well. Like everyone had the Carolina Reaper, they were like fucking freaking out or whatever. And like, yeah, I was like crying and shit, and like Vince will say like, yeah, no reaction. I definitely did.
If you did, it was like very minimal, because like I was there and I was like, damn dude, you had 2.
I know, yeah, I was crying, and then they're like, no, yours is defective, have another one. And I was like, okay. And then I had another one, and I still was like pretty much good.
You're fucking crazy, dude.
And like, that's one of the things I pride myself most in. I was like, I was a badass that night.
Not anymore, but then I was.
Yeah, I'm a pussy now, but no. I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's a pretty fun story or whatever I've had before.
Yeah. What was cool when you were young, but isn't cool now?
I don't know.
Silly bands.
I guess, yeah.
Smensels.
Smensels. I love those things.
Smensels and Smens were like...
Smens? I don't think I've ever heard of those.
You never had Smens?
No, Smens. Such a fucking awful name. I mean, Smensels isn't great either, but Smens?
Smensels, Smens, and Smarkers.
No, Smens is the worst. Smarkers is okay, I guess. Smens. I don't know what it is about that. I guess because men's is in there.
Cements.
Wow. Alright, which meal is your favorite? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Oh man, I really like dinner. I know a lot of people are like suckers for breakfast, but like, I'm more of a dinner guy.
I'm way dinner. I mean, I think you know me, but breakfast isn't even part of like my day anymore. Yeah. I legit don't think I've had breakfast since I think there was a day when I did finals back when I was in actual school.
Oh wow.
So that would have been like December 2019. I think that's the last time I had like breakfast.
That's nuts.
Yeah. I still like cereal. I like kind of like snack on it like late at night, to be honest. Maybe it's just really late breakfast. I don't know.
On Tuesday before we went to Six Flags, I had like a bowl of Frosted Flakes, and that's like the first time I had like actual breakfast in like months. And I was like, meh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, you know, working out really takes place of breakfast for me, so.
Yeah, pretty much.
What game have you spent the most hours playing?
Oh, RuneScape, 100%. I wish I could see how many hours. Sadly, it doesn't track. But, like, over the course of playing as a kid and even just playing now, like, I think even just when I shouldn't say now, but, like, when we got back into old school RuneScape, even, like, those hours, I think, would surpass anything else that I've had. Like, I mean, it's a grindy game. It's on in the background half the time when I'm doing something else, but, like, 100% right there.
Yeah, that's definitely yours. Fuck, dude, that you've got, like, at least thousands of hours.
I think there's definitely a comma in there, like, for sure. And, like, I think the only thing that would come close is, like, well, I did a lot of Roblox as a kid and, like, early teenage years, and then like on Steam, I think my most played game is PUBG. I think I have like 304 hours or 300 or 400 hours in there, something like that.
I don't even know what mine would be. Like, I remember the first time I got into like hundreds of hours was when I played Pokemon Y, and that was like 200 something. But like since then, I don't know. I've spent a lot of time playing like the Breath of the Wild and probably maybe Red Dead 2. I really dug into Red Dead 2 for a long time, so maybe that one. But yeah.
Sweet. All right, maybe one more, and then we can do song of the week. Because we're about at 50 now.
This is a good idea. I'm saying.
Yeah. What would be the first thing you'd do if you won the lottery?
Put it into savings. Well, if I were gonna spend any of it, I'd probably spend it on like, I don't know. Man, I don't even know. Fuck. Probably like, wouldn't buy a house. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Maybe like a car. It depends on how big the lottery is. If it's like $1 million, I'll buy like a Tesla or something.
Yeah.
It's like, I want a Tesla. But
that's true.
What would you do?
I mean, the first thing I would do is like, I would know I could get carried away with this. So I would just probably put a lot of it into like investing stuff, probably like you said, savings, put into an account, like a retirement fund or some shit like that.
Right.
Yeah. Give me some money in the future. Be smart with it. And then I would probably, I wouldn't say waste it all, but it would just sit around and then I'd be like, oh, I can get food. Oh, I can get food. Oh, I can get food. Oh, I'm at $300.
Fucking DoorDash.
Yeah. Yeah, I do a lot of DoorDash.
Here's a good one. What's the most depressing meal you've eaten?
Depressing meal? I mean, I don't know. Probably most meals I have in a day. I mean, this summer my meals have been ramen or maybe chicken nuggets one day, maybe mac and cheese one day.
You ever just eat raw, like not raw ramen, but like hard, like not cooked ramen?
I tried it one time and I was like, nah, not for me.
I used to like take the packet, crush it up, pour like the flavor in it, shake it up, and like eat it as chips.
Really?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I remember I saw people do that in like middle school lunch, I think it was, and I was like, what the fuck? And I tried it recently. I like tried to do it. It just, I don't know, something about it felt very wrong to me. Like, I don't know what it was.
Before we came over on the 4th of July, me and Vince were like at Walmart, just walking around. We were going down the cereal aisle, and he was like, I finally found someone other than myself that likes bland food, and Vince likes bland food. And,
really?
You know, I like flavorful stuff, but there's something like I really like about just like bland shit. Like,
interesting.
like he was like, one of my favorite cereals is Corn Chex, and I was like, I love Corn Chex. Nobody else likes that cereal, and like. There's something, and I found out that Vince doesn't like Honey Nut Cheerios; he just likes regular Cheerios, which I thought was a little weird.
Yeah,
but like. I find solace in someone else.
Okay. I mean, you guys do you. I can't really judge because I definitely got my weird things. Like I remember with my ex on like one of our first dates. Like I, without even realizing, I like did ketchup over my fries instead of in the thing. And she's like, "You do that?" I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "I also do that." I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I do it. Oh no, but like that's like. One of the only people I've met that like does that besides me. I get criticized.
You can't have two people in this like that. The same relationship does not work out.
I guess so.
You gotta have one that
was the reason we broke up. She put too much ketchup. I was like, I wanted ketchup.
Yeah, one that puts it over the ketchup, and the other one that goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" You can't.
Yeah, I need someone to ridicule me. Like
you're into that.
Yeah, I like the degradation stuff. But anyways, I think we're good to go on Song of the Week. That was fun.
That's what we can do whenever we.
Yeah, just pull. I mean, the list I had I had like 200 questions. I got to like 40, so.
I was like 350. So.
Goddamn.
Yeah. Whose turn is it this week? Is it
your
turn?
I believe it is my turn. So even though all this music stuff happened this week, I feel like I haven't had enough exposure to the Billy song. Or the Nothing But Thieves song, for sure for that one, because I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, for me, there's just, there's an artist I found a couple years ago. Her name is Lucy Dacus, I believe is how you pronounce the last name.
Okay.
Maybe Dacus. She kind of got, like, Phoebe Bridgers vibes a little bit. I think they're actually friends. She released an album recently. And I need to give it a couple more listens, but like there's one single that she released that I thought was really good. Like the storytelling on it is haunting. It's really good. Okay. But yeah, it's called Thumbs by Lucy Dacus.
I would kill him if you let me.
Alrighty. Wow. Yeah. that was haunting, like you said. It was.
Yeah.
If there were any song that had a extremely clear message, it'd be that one.
Yeah, no kidding.
God damn, that was really. She got a great voice.
Yeah,
it was really good. I do see the Phoebe Bridgers in that.
Yeah, for sure. I think she even has like vocals on like the album or something like that. But...
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But
yeah,
damn, that was good.
Yeah, I found that song earlier this year. Because like there was a song I found in like. No, I listened to her album in like 2018, I believe it was, because there's so much good shit that came out that year. And like, there's a few like really good stuff on there, but I checked out this one as well. I was like, damn.
It's a very deep, very hard hitting one, but it was good.
Yeah, I mean, like last year I was like keeping track of like some of my favorite moments in music or whatever. Like for instance, like the Scream and Jumpsuit or whatever. I was like fucking amazing. And like this year I haven't really been keeping track, but like if I were, I guess I won't spoil since it is kind of like a story track or whatever, but there's a line in the song where like she talks about the thumbs or whatever. That's like where the title comes into play. That like whole part right there where she talks about that, like honestly gave me like chills the first time I listened. I was like, that is disturbing, but very, very powerful.
Yeah. Speaking of Phoebe Bridgers, though, I saw a TikTok where this girl and her friend were like roaming around in like LA or whatever, and they like went past a coffee shop, and who was sitting there was fucking Phoebe Bridgers and Bo Burnham were hanging out.
Oh, that was a TikTok?
Yeah, they were hanging out.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
I saw that on Twitter. I saw like a still image of that. And I was like, what the fuck? Okay, interesting. It's weird because I remember I think she tweeted out after Make Happy came out, like she tweeted, trying my hardest not to plagiarize That Funny Feeling or something like that.
After Inside came out, you mean?
What did I say?
You said Make Happy.
Oh shit, yeah, I meant Inside, my bad. But yeah, That Funny Feeling is, I could definitely see what she likes though. Oh, yeah. It's very much her style.
She should do a cover. I'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
That was a really good song. And I might have to check out more of her stuff because I like her voice a lot.
I need to listen to the album again closer because she does a lot of like storytelling stuff like that. And like
the album definitely was a little more low key and like I definitely had it in background. I'm like, I probably should pay more attention to this.
Yeah.
But
Unlike you though, I did have a fairly good amount of listens on the new Billy song, so I'm gonna go with NDA.
Here's my second listen.
You couldn't save me, but you can't let me go.
NDA. Yeah, that definitely is really good. Yeah. That's the second time I've heard it now. Yeah.
Sonically, it reminds me a lot of her first album. It's very it's a lot more similar than any of the other singles have been.
Yeah.
But I really like that little dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Like that's a really cool little effect that they got going on.
Yeah.
But another hit for Billy. I didn't love the last single, but it was good. Just not as good as the other ones that she's released. But this one, though, I think it might be my favorite.
Yeah, that definitely is really good. It's very unique. It's got a very interesting sound to it, but in a good way, I think. I'm pretty sure.
It reminds me of like the 2000s for some reason.
A little bit.
Like with the auto-tune, like the very...
Yeah, it's like... It almost feels like that. At least that chorus feels like it could fit onto like Kanye's 808s and Heartbreaks. Because he does like... That's like where... I feel like auto-tune was very like mainstream. Yeah. It does kind of give me that vibe.
Yeah, she... Like that, I like that, like that very noisy kind of like not very clear auto tune.
Yeah.
Like when it's like obvious, like that it's like completely like crazy auto tune. Like I like when it's very distorted. I think that's like a really cool effect that people put on their shit. Yeah. But yeah, I like NDA a lot.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. And I started smiling because. I don't know why I'm getting this vibe, but like something about the way the beat sounds in the verses it really reminds me of like RuneScape tracks for some
Really?
reason. I don't know why. Like, it's definitely, it feels like RuneScape tracks if like, you know, the bass was like way boosted, because like it's pretty like minimal on RuneScape stuff. But yeah, like that whole like it kind of reminds me of this RuneScape
like
stuff.
a video game kind of thing.
Yeah, like one of like the creepy caves or something you go through or some shit. I don't know why.
It's like Lavender Town in Pokemon, like
A little bit,
creepy
yeah.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
I was just like listening. I just like started smirking. Like, why does it sound like RuneScape?
I think you're just too attached to RuneScape.
It's possible. I listened to the disc 1 and disc 2 of the old school RuneScape soundtrack today or this week in my car, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, when we were helping Vince's mom move stuff into the truck, when we were leaving, I came up to your car. I was like, "How much for a good time?" And you were like, and it was like RuneScape music. All right.
It was the RuneScape music that plays in your house in the game. So, ironically. Yeah, I mean, dude, this shit slaps.
Video game music is something else.
Yeah.
I think we should do an episode where we talk about video game music. Honestly.
Yeah, maybe, for sure. But like, I don't know, I think I told you this recently, but there was I remember when I was working at the deli last year, there was a day when I came home when it was particularly like warm, and I was like sweaty and like really tired from work. It must have been like a weekend, because it was like midday when I came home. And like I just like put in that RuneScape disc and I blasted it with the windows down, just driving home and didn't give a shit. And honestly, it was a vibe.
You just pull up next to somebody with like 8-bit.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I don't think I had it like blasting, but like I did. It was up and the windows were down. Warm summer day. I was like, fuck it. I had a blast.
I don't give a fuck.
Pretty much. Yeah, but
That's funny.
But yeah, I'd be down to do a video game episode.
Isn't it fucking weird that our 20th episode is next week?
It is. When I was looking at the playlist for adding in a song, I mean, I guess just because I know the episode numbers, so I was like, oh yeah, we both have 19 songs in the playlist, whatever. Mm-hmm. For some reason, seeing that the combined playlist had 43 songs, I was like, what the fuck? We listened to 43 songs on here?
Yeah,
like, that feels like a lot.
We had, guests.
I know.
Like, it was like, before this week, it was like exactly 2.5 hours long. And I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive. Like, I can't even imagine how long it's going to be by the time like a year or so passes. Like, it's gonna be like 10 hours long. It's gonna be like,
it's true.
Goddamn.
Who do you think has the longer playlist?
Probably you, because you have that Black Midi song.
That's true.
I mean, I have that Greta Van Fleet song that I had from their new album is pretty long, but
that's true. The Black Midi song, I did choose some longer songs. That's true. Let's see. Colin's songs of the week is 1 hour 7 minutes.
Okay.
And then mine, which is down here for some reason, is 1 hour 13 minutes. It's actually it's like off by like 5 minutes.
Very close.
Yeah. I mean, actually, that kind of makes sense. Off by like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, Vince, John, and Nick take up at least 10, 15.
Yeah. Yeah, because Vince and John both on twice, and then Nick once as well.
Yeah. I'm excited to get more guests when we move down there, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that, with Vince wanting to introduce our friends, maybe we'll make some good friends and have them on.
Some music friends.
Yeah. Should be really cool.
Yeah.
You'll have to introduce me to that one friend you made down there.
Oh, yeah. I still need to text him. I said that like a million episodes ago. Like, I should text him. I should definitely do that.
You haven't done that. That's funny.
There's a lot of shit that I say I'm going to do that I forget I say I'm going to do.
You're a flaky son of a bitch.
I'm not flaky, I'm just forgetful. Okay.
Flaky, forgetful, same shit.
Honestly, true. I need to like start something to remind me of shit. I make reminders on my phone for like really big things, like don't fucking forget this. But yeah, but oh well.
Earlier I mentioned that I put in my 2 weeks. I did I did say last week that it was going to be a revolution. Did not end up being a revolution. It was just me who put in my 2 weeks, but that's okay. You know, John's going to stay for a little more time because he doesn't feel like, you know, leaving and then getting a new job for a couple weeks is worth it, and I agree with that. But you know, I've been there for 2 years plus, and I'm very done with it. So I'm getting out. I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Do you know if anyone responded to it yet in your 2 weeks?
I didn't get anything.
Manager?
I didn't get like a call or anything. So I'm assuming that she was just like, okay,
whatever. Yeah. Screw.
I'm excited, and I'm done on the 22nd. So that'll be. I'll have, you know, that week that Nothing But Thieves and Billy comes out, I'll have all the time in the world.
That's true. Yeah, I should probably figure out when I need to put in my 2 weeks. And also, I need to look at jobs down in the area.
Probably a good idea to do that.
But, yeah.
It's getting here. We're going to be gone pretty soon.
It's July 9th. There's like, goddamn.
Yeah.
Like, my birthday is in not even 2 weeks. It's like a week and a half. Fuck. The summer went by so goddamn quick. Like, I feel like this is the quickest summer even though it's like the longest summer I think I've ever had, because like we got out like very early May, which has never happened before. It's so, I don't know what it is.
I think it went by so fast because we had so much stuff to look forward to.
That's true.
That was like big shit that's happening at
the
end.
And we were like actually doing stuff this summer as well, which it's been a while since I've actually done stuff.
It's been a busy summer. You know, I've had work. We've done the podcast. Like it's been more eventful than like most summers I've had in the past couple of years.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, definitely more eventful than last summer.
Oh yeah, for sure. Fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like I was gonna say something, but I'm blanking now.
Sorry, probably.
No, you're okay. I don't think you cut me off. I think it was just dumb.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. But yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we're cool to wrap up. So, if you listen to us on streaming services, thank you. We really appreciate that. If you want to find some more stuff from us, you can come to our YouTube page. Spelled the exact same way, BrokeN Boys. You can find us there, and in the description, you can find links to our socials. You can find my piano channel, which is just called Plaintive, which maybe I shouldn't call it my piano channel anymore. I don't know. We'll see.
Your music channel.
I'm still going to do, music
your
channel.
channel.
There we go. My channel. You can also find Colin's review page there. And also a link to the Twitter page where Colin did some advertising.
I did do some advertising. I don't know if it worked. Didn't get any likes but you. We'll see what happens.
But yeah, the cat's looking at me in the distance. I think he wants to go outside. And with that,
I'll see you guys next week for episode 20.
Next week for episode 20. Double digits. Woo!